Hello and welcome to a Dinosaur News Center Quick Look. A couple of episodes ago, I said I would take a look at the free-to-play first-person shooter Project Blackout. While Project Blackout isn't 100% dinosaur related, there is a Dinosaur mode. And being the gluttonous pig for all things dinosaur, I decided to sink my teeth into it to bring you this world-exclusive 3 months late impression. First, a little history. Project Blackout was called Point Blank in other Asian territories and was developed by a Korean company named Zepeto and released in 2008. Project Blackout is a free-to-play online multiplayer first-person shooter. I think the gameplay needs no introduction. It's a first-person shooter. You walk forward and you shoot. This game is focused purely on multiplayer, so there's no single-player campaign mode. Just log in and pick a server, find a room, and you're good to go. You can also host your own room with rules set to your own liking, or just jump into any active game and play. The Dino Mode can only be played in 3 maps, and I have no idea if they'll be adding more in the future. The Dino Mode pits 2 teams against each other, humans and dinosaurs. The team playing as the humans must escape and reach the extraction point to score, while the team playing as the dinosaurs must stop the humans at all costs. Once the time limit runs out, the 2 teams switch roles, and whoever scores the most at the end wins. For the humans, everything works as you'd expect, but playing against dinosaurs will require a completely different strategy than against humans. The dinosaurs are faster, stronger, they jump higher, and they can kill you before you can say clever girl. Just be glad that they have a limited range. Yeah, the dinosaurs are definitely overpowered, but it doesn't really matter, because you have to play as both sides. Plus, this sort of eliminates the problem of pay to win in free-to-play games. So you won't have a problem with humans being decked out in the best gear while the dinosaurs become really vulnerable. I must say I'm really surprised at how well the dinosaurs work in a first-person shooter. Besides being stronger in every way, they have a nice melee attack and a long-range bite attack. I'm not calling that a velociraptor. I'll call him a kilobator. The kilobators are the main threat, hunting down the humans and causing general havoc. The Tyrannosaur stays in the back and serves as the goalie and the last line of defense. The Tyrannosaur roar can stun and cause a wide area of damage, or deliver a patented bone-crushing bite, or just run over the humans, whichever you prefer. Oh, and the Tyrannosaur can't be killed. You can shoot him in the eyes to cause temporary blindness. There's only one Tyrannosaur a map and the player is randomly assigned to it. These powerful dinosaurs does a good job at recreating the feeling of a dangerous mission. More often than not, you will see a bunch of humans crowding together in the safety zone to try to hold the dinosaurs back, all while waiting for the perfect moment to make a run for it. To further increase the tension, you can hear the dinosaurs outside clawing and biting trying to get to you. The smart dinosaur players will also be setting up ambushes in your blind spot, silently waiting for you to come out. All in all, it's solid good fun, but it'll wear itself out in about an hour or 2. Thankfully, there's more to Project Blackout than just the Dino Mode. I have played about 6 or 7 hours of it, so I can at least give you my thoughts on the rest of the game, even if it has nothing to do with dinosaurs. For a free-to-play game, the multiplayer is no different from a retail release. You can find modes like Sabotage, Deathmatch, Defusing Bombs, and a couple of more objectives. My favorite being the helicopter missions where you try to destroy each other's helicopters. You can actually board the helicopter and take control of the railgun on it. There's also no shortage of weapons in this game. You can buy them with credits you've earned by completing in-game missions. Although I've heard that you can't really buy anything good unless you spend real money on it. I've honestly haven't been playing enough to see the difference, but I don't doubt that it's true. On the bright side, this is still a skill-based game. No amount of money will buy you real skills. Tactics and skills from other FPS games will also work in this one. Things like cancelling the reload animation, walking to avoid making noise, and switching to lighter weapons to move faster are just some of the techniques that you can use. The maps are well designed for the most part, with some maps better for stealth while others for intense shootouts. There are enough missions and maps to keep you playing for quite a while, but for how long, I can't really say. Believe it or not, there's actually a story. It's something about World War II and you fighting against alien Nazi terrorists from planet Iraq, led by Osama bin Hitler. I don't know, I didn't actually read the story. It's not like it matters anyway. You can read about it on the official website if you want. On the audio and visual side of things, this game isn't going to win any awards. I personally can't comment on the sound of the guns because they all sound the same to me. You will, however, hate the phrase fire in the hole whenever a grenade is thrown. It's annoying, but it is a necessary evil. The graphics are okay, but it really doesn't take much to please me. It doesn't use any advanced shaders, but what's there works well enough. There's no advanced lighting going on in the stages, but there are some well done pre-baked lighting and shadows. Normal mapping is applied to the guns to make them look more realistic. The T-Rex in the game is kind of scrawny. Maybe it's supposed to be a Tyrannosaurus X. Luckily, the game is able to maintain a silky smooth 60 frames per second even with 4x anti-aliasing applied. Then again, when the graphics look like that, it damn better run at a blazing frame rate. Besides, I can't fault the creators for making sure their game runs on a wide range of machines to reach the biggest audience possible. Like I said, I haven't played this game enough to give it a detailed review, but I can at least recommend giving it a try. The dinosaurs worked out much better than I ever expected, and it shows that it's possible to play as a dinosaur in first person. As for me, I'm kind of burned out from FPS games. I'm going to hold back and avoid FPSs in general so that when a certain game is finally released, I won't be too sick of FPS games to play it. I am, of course, talking about this.
Dino beatdown. Hunter. Extinction.
Or maybe I was thinking about this one. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm looking forward to both of them. But that's all the time we have for this edition of Dinosaur News Center Quick Look. Until next time, this is the Illiterate Scholar signing off.
Hey operators, GM Juki here to kick off our first Project Blackout video tutorial. Joining me today is GM Loki.
That's way too casual. You're supposed to yell, "Listen up, operators," and say something cool like mission briefing or intelligence update.
Oh, anyways, today we're going to talk about our exciting Dino Mode.
Before we get started, I just want to thank everyone for waiting patiently. We wanted to make sure we got it absolutely right before we released Dino Mode.
Dino Mode is a unique game format in the world of first-person shooters. Zombies may be cool now, but dinosaurs were cool since the dawn of time.